Da, 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 da. I don't know what I'm watching, so you're going to see you're going to see like me like, oh, I think I'm watching like a predatory YouTuber, maybe. But let's begin, guys. So yeah, thanks for the warning. I can't read.
This video was suggested by this person right here. Thank you so much.
Oh.
YouTube has had a lot of questionable content over the years, but over these years, the internet has changed with what's normal and what is not. YouTube has changed a lot ever since its release. We see more and more disturbing and just strange videos get uploaded since they slip through the cracks of YouTube moderation. So before people say,
"Oh, but I used to watch that. I used to watch weird things when I was a kid."
Times have changed, okay? Just because you used to watch it doesn't mean it's okay. There's a rather strange channel that we'll be discussing today. This channel is Nico the Bunny. At a glance, we see that this content is obviously fetish content. I mean, just look at it. It's very, very obvious. I seriously don't care if you have fetishes, but please just keep them in adult spaces and not plastered onto YouTube unrestricted. Posting it on YouTube where children can easily find it is very irresponsible, especially since there's no warnings on the account and there's no age restrictions. Nico the Bunny tends to upload inflation and fat fetish art. The huge issue is that Nico the Bunny makes this art out of characters that are associated with kids' media. You can argue and say that FNAF isn't for kids, but come on, most of the fan base is kids, and hell, even the toys are marketed as like 7+. They make animations of Pokemon. Pokemon is for
children.
What the hell? Oh my god!
Just watching any of these videos just shows
I did
that this
all
content
the
is
all
quite
the bag of
obviously fetish
Pokemon
content.
cards I
mean,
had
it's
it were in
undeniable.
illegal drugs. The last time I
Nico
gobbled up
uses
too much
characters
water,
such as Vaporeon,
felt like I was
Eevee,
about to throw up.
Pikachu, Bonnie from FNAF,
That's it.
and other characters that seem friendly. I want to discuss how this type of content can grab the attention of a younger audience. First of all, the art style. Now, I know that art styles is a very controversial topic because art style doesn't equal maturity. They tend to use bright and eye-catching colors, and they have a really simple art style. It looks like it was ripped straight out of a kids' show. Of course, this isn't always correct since a lot of adult media tends to be the same. However, these adult pieces of media have warnings that say, hey, 9-year-old Tommy should not be watching the show. Second of all, do I really need to repeat myself? Using characters that are associated with children's media. Children will see media of a character they like or just something they like in general, and they'll see it and they'll go click, 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 click. Using these characters actively invites a younger audience, especially without any adequate warnings that say, hey, this isn't for kids or this is not safe for work content, and you just don't even restrict your videos in general. You can access these videos on a guest account. Not using such restrictions and warnings will not catch the attention of an adult. An adult will just look through this and go, huh, seems okay to me. And finally, the formatting. Now, I'm not saying that adults cannot make YouTube shorts because they can. But we all know that YouTube Shorts has a very young audience, especially since their parents won't allow them to have TikTok or Instagram. Nico uploads some of his videos to YouTube Shorts. Need I say more? Fetishes shouldn't be introduced to children in any situation whatsoever. It's self-explanatory. Fetishes are for adults and they're not safe for work. They should not be introduced to children. Posting content like this without any warnings or restrictions whatsoever, hell, just even on YouTube in general, is incredibly wrong. please keep content like this on adult platforms and adult spaces
That thing have a
only.
head? I
It's
thought it was
strange
like a ball.
to just upload it on YouTube anyway. I mean, you can just click on this video without any sort of warning whatsoever or restriction or anything like that. YouTube will just let you watch this fetish content. I understand that younger children should not be on the internet, and I agree, the internet is not a safe space
I
for
know.
children. It's incredibly dangerous. But YouTube is a multi-age platform where anyone can access it. But there is no way of completely stopping and just controlling a huge group of people. So us adults and content creators need to take part in where we upload
Also, guys, I watched the whole Invincible series. I don't know why I told you that, but yeah.
this content, what the content is, and how
also
we
a forum.
restrict it to a certain audience. Nico here makes fetish content and just uploads it to YouTube without any age restriction, no warnings for adults, just completely free to watch. And it's very obvious that a child should not be watching it. It's common sense. You may argue that parents don't monitor their kids enough, which I completely agree with. If you give your kid a tablet with completely unrestricted internet access, then your child is gonna end up watching content like Nico's. But from a glance, a parent will look at this channel, not see that there's anything to do with like, this is not for kids, this is age restricted, anything like that, or just, if they just look at it in general, they might not see anything wrong with it because it's just, I don't know.
Fat people.
They might not see anything wrong with it because it's just, I don't know, fat Vaporeon. But then again, the creator also needs to take part in how they restrict this content from younger audiences because it's just common sense. I
Yeah.
will say it again. Fetishes are not safe for work. Not safe for work means children shouldn't access this. Please, if you are an adult content creator who makes adult pieces of work, then just keep it in adult spaces. Don't upload it to YouTube just willy-nilly and letting all this happen because you never know who's watching your content. It's incredibly self-explanatory how uploading this content to YouTube just carefree is very bad because, like I say, content like this, even if it's just something as simple as like fat fetish art, inflation art, and just stuff like that, kids will start looking up this stuff and they'll find other things and, you know, they'll eventually, yes, they will eventually develop a porn addiction. My point is that fetishes shouldn't be shown to children. End of story. When I was a kid, I stumbled upon fetish content a lot,
Me too.
but I didn't know it was fetish content. I shouldn't have been watching that content whatsoever because, of course,
One time when I was little, I was scrolling through YouTube of fucking Minecraft, and then I saw like a video of Minecraft guys, and I click on it, and after the ending, I was just disgusted. I just thought about my life, and I was scared.
it's inappropriate. My point is that just because I stumbled upon that content as a kid doesn't mean that other children should stumble across this content because
Yeah.
it's obviously bad.
Yeah.
Well, what do you guys think of the channel, Nico?
The channel, hey, channel, right here, yeah. Put your video on age restricted. So guys, you like this video, subscribe to the person I'm gonna show you. Yeah. Subscribe to the person.